What's up, guys? Cernix here. I just want to give you guys my opinion on the Nostalrius relaunch and / Elysium, the vanilla private server that is coming here soon. So we've had 2 stress tests so far, both of which were great. I actually haven't gotten to get on one yet, but the last and final one will be on December 4th, same times as the other 2, and after that the release date of the server will be out. Now, I had never played on the Nostalrius, actually. I take the back, I did. I logged on for about 1 day, and I got to level like 5, and I was gonna log back on, and it got shut down shortly after. So I never actually got to level up on that server, so I never made any friends or anything on Nostalrius, but I definitely would have loved to. So this, with Elysium and / Nostalrius coming back, I personally will definitely be playing on the server. Now, I don't know how much. Definitely won't be replacing Legion. I love Legion, period, the end. I'm one of those who actually love Legion, and I'm okay with private servers. Now, I've tried other private servers such as Kronos, and Warmain, and stuff such as that. And I never really, I don't know. I mean, they were all Blizz-like, but they really didn't. The fan base, the people were pretty bad. And I didn't think the community was that great, any of them, so it never really interested me to say. But I have downloaded the Elysium Nostalrius server thing, and I was gonna play it yesterday actually, but I was already too late, and the stress test was already over, so I never got the chance to get on. And a big person who has actually got me into actually wanting to play this is Alex Central. Now, I know a lot of people hate on him, but he's a pretty cool guy. Watched a couple of his streams, and it really seems fun. And from watching this, and some of these things, so as from what I've gathered, this is a huge stag, and I thought it was pretty funny. And there was actually Cthulhu spawned yesterday too, during that stress test, and there was a giant gnome running through the raid. And there's a lot of cool stuff that seems to be happening, and it just really interests me. And this world PvP, oh my god, there's not much of that anymore in the World of Warcraft, and it's really sad. I'm really excited to get onto the server, and there's Van Cleef, and there's a lot of cool stuff that happened. I'm really, 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 truly excited. I haven't been excited over anything like this in a while. So right now, as you can see, the realm status. It's only GM, so no one can play it. Now this is just stress tests, so we don't know what exactly when it's going to be out yet, but we expect it's going to be pretty soon. So they've been some controversy on when the game's going to be released, and when we would actually want this game to be. Like, what do you guys think? Would you rather wait a while and get more servers, so more people can log on onto launch, or would you rather just be up with one server right then and there? Me personally, I would rather wait, and I would rather get all the servers up at once, which are 3, and I'd rather get them all up at once because they all have about 8 through 10k cap on them, so there's a wait time and stuff, and I'd rather not be toxic when you're logging on. So my voice is scratchy here. I'm gonna give me a drink. Okay, so yeah, I would rather wait a while and be able to go on, and it'd be perfect and everyone's smooth and everything. So I don't know what server I'm gonna pick. So let's look through patch notes here. It's just random crap. I don't know. I didn't know what to put in the background, so yeah. So we can go to community page here. I don't know. But yeah, these are my thoughts. I think it's gonna be great. It's sad that Blizzard actually never said anything or did anything about legacy servers, because I personally didn't think I was going to play on them really until I started watching Alex Central's videos on them and stuff, and it really got me excited actually. And now I love Legion and everything, but it doesn't have the sense of community and stuff as it seems like these servers do have. At least on my server that I play on, and I'm a GM on my server, Guildmaster, and I lead a raid team, and I'm trying to recruit, right? And it's hard. No one wants to raid, or they're all buttholes, or they all have something better to do. I mean, and I have a really bad problem of people showing up, and we clear raids, right? We go 249 as the raid team, two tanks, 4 healers, and 9 DPS. And it's just, I don't know, they don't show up, but this is for everything. So I'm hoping that for this private server I can find me a raiding guild and get to raiding with them, because I would really love to clear like Blackwing Lair, Molten Core, be there for the opening of the gates of Encourage. That would be awesome. Help the war effort. It would be amazing. And stuff like that. I mean, and as for leveling, so as a WoW player, I've been playing WoW since I was 7 years old, so that's it's about 9 years ago. I've been playing WoW for a really long time, and I remember back when I just started playing, I actually remember this, yeah, and I was 7 years old playing World of Warcraft, and it was probably the most toxic thing I could do, and I was probably the most annoying little brat ever. But I remember it was so fun going, leveling my first character, which is a Warlock, hold up, let me check something. Yeah, it was a Warlock, Orc Warlock, and called Warlack, and I remember this. And so fun running around asking for 1 gold so I can go buy something. And when I got that 1 gold, I felt like I was rich. It was amazing, and it was so great, the leveling experience, from what I remember. Because I remember going out to Doritor and killing those raptors and stuff, and just doing all those fun quests, and it was a great time. And I just don't get that anymore. Even in Legion, when I was leveling, you don't feel that feeling of accomplishment anymore. Because you can sit down, take my Demon Hunter for example. I got him from 104 to 110 in one night, okay? This is just spamming dungeons and a couple quests here and there. Okay, and then I geared him up to almost normal-ish level for tanking, which is like 840, 850 for normal Emerald Nightmare, which is the raid Legion, the first one. And I got there, cleared all normal with him. Worked fine, everything was good. And all this happened within like 3 days of my Demon Hunter hitting literally no effort to gearing him. And it's just, on Nostalrius, on Elysium, I feel like whenever I do get in there, it's gonna be a sense of accomplishment when I hit level 60. I'm gonna feel a sense of accomplishment that, oh man, all this time and effort I've put into leveling. And since I think it's gonna be times 1 leveling, so I'm gonna feel great when I hit level 60, get my first capped character. And you just don't get that feeling anymore. Wow, because I have like 30, 40 alts on the retail right now that are level 100. That I leveled without buying any, maybe 2 boosts. Those are both from pre-orders, so I got them for free. And just like, oh man, I just have it literally took me 2.5 months to even get my Demon Hunter to 110. I got my Warrior to 110, and I didn't do anything else but play that Warrior. And now my Warrior's in Mythic gear, but with both legendaries and stuff. But even after I got my second legendary and got to 7 or 8 85 gear, it's just I don't feel any like I barely put forth any effort to get to that point. So I mean, like, at least in vanilla WoW, I feel like I'm going to be able to run those old dungeons, get that awesome gear, get a full dungeon set, go into just farm those things out for the pieces of gear I want, get a good group, get a cool guild, and it's gonna be a great time. But that's just my opinion. Sorry, my voice is a bit scratchy. But it's gonna be great, like, because the first time I clear a dungeon in vanilla, it's gonna be amazing, I feel. Because it's actually hard, okay? I can't just go in there on my level 10 warrior and solo the whole dungeon and level up, because that's what I do to level up from 10 to 20. I solo. I literally leveled quite a few characters, actually. A rogue, okay? A rogue. A prot warrior. And a priest. From 10 to level 100. Purely soloing dungeons. Now, that was a feat of strength, actually. At least for the rogue and the warrior. Because that's not easy. But then again, you shouldn't even be able to do that. But I did. But you shouldn't be able to. It should be a 5-man thing that's hard to do. And it takes... You have a sense of accomplishment. That's the whole thing. It's literally the only reason I really want to play on Vanilla WoW. Is because the sense of accomplishment you get from doing that stuff. You just don't have that anymore in WoW. Like, people, especially with like the emissary caches now and Legion, you can, and that really RNG feel that has, there's no, you can RNG and literally you can do nothing but do those dailies every single day. You can be fully 885 plus gear if your RNG is with you. Like, I was watching a video earlier of a guy, right? So he has quite a few Altus games. He opened about 59 to 60, somewhere around there, emissary caches, and got 4 legendaries. Barely any work. Now, that's just stupid. You shouldn't be able to get the best items in the game with no effort, especially if you're a casual. That's just not how it works. Now, I for one did put up 4th effort, and I got both of mine from raids and stuff, and I've actually not gotten anything good from emissaries. Now, this shows a lot with Legion. See, Legion, WoW has come to. It's went from, now this went from a Nostalrius to a rant, actually. Now, see, back in Vanilla WoW and BC and Wrath of the Lich King, you had the sense of, oh hey, I go do this, I get a good group, I gear up, and I actually put forth the effort, and it takes me a long time to get to this. Now, take Naxxramas, Nax 40, and Vanilla, for example. Barely 5% of the population, if even that, cleared that place, because it was so hard, okay? Now, we don't even, we don't get this feeling anymore, right? Because we can go get carried through this. Back then, you have to have those 40 people doing their jobs, every single thing, to do this and get this accomplished, or you're just not going to do it. Nowadays, you can go LFR and get free gear, no AFK. Now, woohoo, it's great for alts if you've already got 40 plus alts like I do, but, I mean, it's just, it doesn't feel the same, right? I mean, even playing on the servers like Warmane and Chronos, I felt a sense of accomplishment. When I hit level, I've gotten to level 30 or 40 on Chronos, and when I hit level 30, I felt like, oh my god, it was the greatest thing ever, and even more so 40, because then I could go get my epic mount, which I didn't get till 60, which I never got to 60, because I stopped playing it, because I couldn't find any people to play with, because it was dead, basically, okay? This was after Nostalrius slowed down, and, I mean, you just feel accomplishment. Nowadays, I can go out and create a level 1 character and get it to 110 in about 2 days. And this is because now there's pay to win, where you can go, actually next update, for the game, next patch, I believe, they're adding to the store where you can go buy potions for experience. And these increase your experience by 100%. And also around the world in certain places, like last X back in the end, I farmed potions to level up characters, and it gives you 300% experience. Then, if you want to, you could go get Recruit a Friend buff, and recruit yourself, and that's 300 more, and then you can get potions again that are the last 15 minutes, that are 300 more percent, so you can get over 1,000% extra experience, plus heirlooms, which is about roughly 60%. So, I mean, you could literally go do 4 dungeons and get half the way up and already hit level 60. Now, that's an exaggeration, but it's true. It really is. Like, there's literally, it's just, there's nothing that actually, like, whoa, that happened, and that's awesome. It doesn't, it's stupid. You could go kill a stag and one-shot it and then get, like, level 10 instantly. Now, I've seen a video, someone speedran 1 through 100, actually soda popping, and he got to level 100 in 5 hours, roughly, and it took him 90 through 100, it took him the longest time, but it was insane, and it's just, back in vanilla, you didn't have heirlooms. You had to get your gear. You died on quests, and it was actually hard. Okay, and nowadays you can go get heirlooms and one-shot everything. You don't have to worry about dying. It's like the Iron Man challenge. I actually did that last exec until about level 50, and I died. And if you don't know what that was, go check out Asmongold's video on it, videos, and they're great, they're amazing. Basically, the Iron Man challenge was you couldn't equip anything above white quality, and you couldn't have a spec. Nowadays, you can't do that because you were forced into a spec. But even then, when I was doing that, and I compared the two, actually, from Warmane and such, and Chronos, and compared that to the Iron Man challenge, still the Iron Man challenge was way easier. Like, it's really dumb how dumbed down the game is today. It's arcadey. It shouldn't be, but it is. Because I'm one of those people, I love Legion. I can't say I don't. And I've gotten used to playing my class again, Fury Warrior, and I'm pretty good at it, actually. Not the best, but I mean, I put forth effort. You don't have to put forth effort to be able to play your class. Take a priest healer in our guild, for example. She sucks, period, the end. But she's put forth a little bit of effort, and she's gotten better. She wouldn't take any advice at first, but her husband, which is our tank, they always show up to raids. They're always there, so I keep them. The tank's really good. Their names are Eben Thali and Amber Dawn. And, but no, she's gotten better. And, you do have to put forth the effort, but for hunters and demon hunters, that's another story. You can just roll your face on the keyboard and still do top of the meter damage. But, back in the day, you actually knew how to, you actually knew, had to know how, you actually had to have known how to play your class to actually do it and, get stuff done. But, yeah, I am super, super stoked about Elysium / Nostalrius coming back, and I'm gonna play this a lot, and I'm hoping that I can get into some cool stuff. I'll definitely be making videos on it, probably do a leveling series. It'll be a really long one. I'll probably be doing it after I get my first level 60. Now, this will be one of those things where hopefully it doesn't get shut down. That's my biggest fear in any of these things. I hope it doesn't get shut down. I don't know where they're launching it at or hosting it at, but I really hope it doesn't get shut down. That'd be super sad. But this will be one of those things where I probably will do off my raid nights. I'll probably only raid and retail, do a couple things if there's no updates, like the Tomb of Sargeras is coming out. I'll definitely do that, but other than that, I mean, I'll be playing the server, and I'm going to play it very vividly, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited to see this come out. But it's going to be awesome, man. So, if you want to try this out yourself, if people actually watch this before, actually, no, you can't anymore. Take that back. So, well, maybe. But yeah, if you can, I don't know. Maybe if you log on December the 4th, 2016, unless you're watching this later date, you can go on here, register your account, download it. I suggest torrenting it just because it's way faster. It took me about an hour, but my internet does suck. And go get this game, try it out. And if you're one of those people who don't like legacy servers, then whatever, man. But I'll definitely be playing this. Look forward to new videos on it. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Tell me also if you guys want to see webcam. I have a webcam and I do use it pretty often. I've actually stopped using it for certain things, but if you guys want to see it for these types of videos where there's really nothing, it's more of a audio type video, rant type thing, I can use that if you guys want me to. It's whatever. But yeah, look forward to more Elysium / Nostalrius news and stuff like that on my channel, because it's gonna happen. I'm really excited for this, and hope to see you guys there. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye bye.